Hello everyone, I am Shaloo. Welcome to my channel where I post videos related to books. Today's video is very exciting because this is not just a regular haul. It is my first ever Blinkit book order experience and I still can't believe what happened. I ordered books and they reached me in 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes. As someone who grew up waiting 3 to 5 days for deliveries, this felt unreal. So I thought why not share my experience with you. Plus, I also picked some beautiful discounted books from Crossword and received some interesting titles from authors and publishers. So, without further ado, let me show the books. Okay, first let's talk about Blinkit. I was just browsing the app, not even planning to buy books, and suddenly I saw some good titles available for delivery within 10 to 15 minutes. And that too on a good discount. I ordered 2 books. First of all, the speed. I placed the order, and before I could even clean my room, the doorbell rang. It felt like instant book gratification. No waiting, no tracking and anxiety, just pure happiness. Now let's talk about the books. The first book is The Loneliness of Sonia and Sunny by Kiran Desai. I have always been curious about Kiran Desai's writing. She has such a nuanced way of exploring migration, identity, and emotional isolation. The title itself, The Loneliness of Sonia and Sunny, already sounds so layered and intimate. I am expecting complex characters and beautiful prose. Physically, the copy looks great. Neat packaging, no damage, which honestly I was worried about since it was such a fast delivery. I feel like this book is going to be one of those slow, reflective reads where you underline half the book. Next one is Days at the Torunka Cafe by Satoshi Yagisawa. This one is giving me those cozy Japanese fiction vibes. Quiet streets, bookstores and cafes, introspection, healing. I've been in the mood for soft, comforting reads lately, and this one seems perfect. It is also not very long, so I might pick this one up as a palate cleanser between heavier books. If you have read this one, do let me know in the comments. Is it as comforting as it sounds? Now let's move to my crossword finds. And honestly, I am happy with these because I got them at discounted rates. The first one is Gaban by Munshi Premchand, a classic in Hindi literature. I have been wanting to read more Premchand since the longest time. His social commentary is timeless, and I feel reading him as an adult hits differently. The book cover is so gorgeous, and getting this book at a discount, I immediately picked it up. Next is Vanity Fair by William Makepeace Thackeray. This is a chunky classic. I have always been intimidated by it, but also very intrigued. Becky Sharp is supposed to be such a morally complex character. Let's see the book blurb. William Makepeace Thackeray's witty literary classic Vanity Fair is set against the backdrop of the Napoleonic Wars and follows anti-heroine and ruthless social climber Becky Sharp as she attempts to claw her way out of poverty and scale the heights of English society. Her story takes her all the way to the court of King George IV via the Battle of Waterloo, breaking hearts and chasing fortunes as she goes. There is something satisfying about owning a classic like this, even if it takes me months to read. This seems like a commitment to serious reading. Now let's talk about the books I received from authors and publishers. They seem like such interesting titles. The first one is Vikram and Betal, Night of the Blood Moon by Amit Juneja. I love retellings of Indian folklore, so I'm excited to see a fresh take on this classic tale. The next one is The Jasmine Murders by Rupa Unnikrishnan. The title itself seems so mysterious. It is giving crime thriller vibes. I'm so curious. Next up is Once Upon a Town by Priya Sharma. The title itself sounds so nostalgic. I need to read the book blurb properly. The book also contains very interesting illustrations. Let's see the blurb. Every town has people who carry stories in their hearts. Some whispered, some forgotten, and some waiting to be discovered. Once Upon a Time is a beautifully woven collection of short stories set in a town that feels like a breathing character, holding dreams, regrets, laughter, and unspoken moments that make us who we are. This is giving me Malgudi Days vibes. Next one is Kufwada Courts by Major Manik M. Jolly. This one is an intense military fiction, definitely different from my usual reads. I've already read it and the review is up on my channel. The next one is The Shiva Protocol by Akriti Verma. The word protocol made me think thriller or science fiction. And the word Shiva of course points to mythology. The book is a blend of all three. The next one is The Art of Being Fabulous by Shalini Pasi. This one was fun and empowering, a bit of lifestyle and self-growth. Let's see the blurb. The art of being fabulous is where elegance flirts with passion and style meets soul. Shalini Pasi turns life into a runaway of courage, karma, and couture. Forget perfection. It's all about presence, purpose, and power. Here are her 10 rules for living fabulously that are equal parts grace and glitter. I love balancing fiction with something light and inspiring, and I thoroughly enjoyed reading it. And the last one is from Pan Macmillan India, The Devil's Daughter by Daniel Steele. From billion copy best-selling author Daniel Steele, The Devil's Daughter is a fascinating portrait of two very different sisters. One a beautiful sociopath, the other an academic who loves her no matter what. It's been a while since I read anything from Daniel Steele. Highly excited to read this one. I genuinely love exploring a mix of genres. Thrillers, literary fiction, classics, mythology, and a bit of non-fiction. This haul made me so happy. Trying Blinkit for books was such a fun experience. I don't think I will recover from 15 minutes delivery energy. Let me know in the comments, have you ordered books from Blinkit and how was your experience? And which of these books should I read first? And if you have enjoyed this video, then please like, comment and share. And if you want to see more such bookish content, then please subscribe to my channel and do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you get notified every time I post a new video. Until my next video, bye and take care.